great this year.
All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna read. I'm gonna read you the questions for the test on ancient um, Egypt. But here's the deal. I want you guys to use all of your notes, everything that we did involving the story that we've been reading together. Also, before you take this test, I want you to reread it with me. Go along with me because I read it to you, or you can read it on your own if you feel like it. But I'm gonna read you the questions, and then you're going to take the test. So here we go. Number one, what was the king of ancient Egyptians called? What was the king of ancient Egyptians called? Okay. Number two, why do pyramids have hidden tunnels and rooms? Why do they have hidden tunnels and rooms? Let's go back to number one. I'll read you the answers to the choices too. The pharaoh, the sun god, a mummy, sphinx. And then here's number two. Why do pyramids have many hidden tunnels and rooms? A, to make them harder to build. B, to keep builders busy. C, to trick thieves. Or D, to make the ground more solid. Three, why did farmers have farms on the banks of the River Nile? They wanted to be able to go swimming. That's number A. B, they used the water for their crops. C, they liked the view. Or D, they wanted to be near the pyramids. Four, I'll show you. I'll show it to you later. I don't want to. A mummy is blank. A body treated in a special way so it won't rot. A type of worker. Carrie, I'll come over and I'll show. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll show you where the video is. Yeah. B. A type of worker that helped build the pyramids. C. A person who kept thieves away from the pyramids. Or D. None of the above. Five. Why did thieves want to get into the pyramids? A. To look at the pharaoh. B. To use the pharaoh's tools. C. To take the pharaoh's riches. Or D. To draw art on walls. 6. Which of the statements below is a fact? Objects buried in the pyramids were beautiful. B. Queens' burials were the most fancy. C. Pharaohs were the best kings. Or D. Pyramids took many years to build. Okay. 7. Which detail tells about the topic of ancient Egyptian beliefs? A. People were buried with many of the things they owned. B. Many tunnels and rooms were built inside a pyramid. C. The burials were not fancy. Or D. The ancient Egyptians had a great culture. 8. What is the main idea of the section titled Pyramids? You should have this written somewhere. The farmers and hunters along the Nile were ruled by a king. Kings were given fancy burials. Huge stone structures called pyramids were burial places for kings. Or D, the preserved body was called a mummy. Number 9. Why do scientists explore the pyramids? A, to get rich from the treasure. B, to learn how to build. C, to learn about life long ago. Or D, none of the above. Number 10. What happened after a king was died? He was placed on a boat. He was buried in the ground. He was preserved with spices and oils. He became a pharaoh. And then here's 11. Remember, you're going to restate this. What details in the text support the author's statement that the ancient Egyptians had a great culture? So how can you prove it? Where in the story proves that the ancient Egyptians had a great culture? You're going to restate. So you would say a detail in the text that supports the author's statement that Egyptians have a great culture is, right? You can restate it just like that. All right, you guys, do your best work. Use the stuff that you already have in your reading workshop notebook to help you take this little quiz. All right, Tadero out.